Is that working now?
Yeah, much better.
God damn, bro. This piece of shit. All right. Well, fucking hellfire. When I seen you requesting, I was like, oh, something's probably not right. And then when I went over and looked into the Reality Check X account, boom, same. Like I could see the audio moving. So I was like, oh, music's playing. And
yeah, the audio is moving because you fucking haven't gotten that deviating septum fixed, my brother in Christ.
God almighty. I'm just sitting here doing my thing, just fucking working and typing and fucking getting streams started. And God almighty, what a fucking day. What a day. Either way, GM to you, man. I don't know where Kenny's at.
GM, I believe you spotted Kenny Powers in one of the chats at like 3 a.m.
I did. Oh, yeah. That's
very
right.
possibly oversleeping.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, 3:40. When did I? No, it was 4:30 my time that I seen Kenny live. Well, in one of the Telegram chats. So yeah, there's no telling if he's actually showing up today. We'll see what happens. We will see. And I started. See, it all started. It was all fucked up, and then I started the stream, and then I had to stop the stream. So now the streams, it's like a fucking Monday. And, we haven't had these technical difficulties in quite a while, is what I would say, Kyle. Right?
Sorry, I've got my own retard problems in here. I missed what you were just saying.
What's his name?
The one up front's name is Josh.
Oh,
Josh. And he is a prime example of the far reaches of fetal Tylenol syndrome, indeed.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, well, either way, sorry for you and your troubles today. We do have a lot of stuff to get to, a lot to cover. It'll be an over-under. I don't know. Everybody let me know if you think Kenny Powers is actually going to show up and show out today. It is 11:07. He's normally in by 11:06. Normally he kind of stumbles in, but we may not get him today. Kyle, did you do the Bloik's pre-sale?
I did not. No, I did not know enough about it.
Yeah, I know they are oversubscribed by quite a bit. I want to get this.
Oversubscribed meaning like some people should expect refunds or something? You said it's a pre-sale?
Yeah. So it's a raffle. I'm going to get the tweet pinned up at the top that has all of this. And thanks to everybody that was DMing me saying, hey, the music is not working. We can't hear anything. All we hear is you breathing, blah, 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 and all those things. So yeah, I appreciate all the heads up. But yeah, I do have the tweet pinned up there at the top. If you have not joined for this pre-sale, or the raffle, I keep calling it a pre-sale because I did the damn pre-sale. But yeah, as of right now, there's been 37,000. Somebody vibe coded a Bloik stats. And as of right now, there's 37,313 entries, 5,478 unique wallets, 1,121 ETH has been committed already to this. Pretty crazy, bro. That's a lot of fucking, that's a lot of ETHers. Well over $2 million. I mean, these guys did more than Argonauts on the original sale. So, I mean, GG's to them. But obviously they don't get to keep all this, right? So yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting to see. I think your odds of still getting something, even if you went in with just, even if you just went in with one entry. Based on this right here, it says odds for entry, chance to be allotted. You have a 20% chance of doing that, of gaining one. The top wallet has committed 24.99 ETH to try and get 833 NFTs, Kyle, which is wild. It's this vibe coded little app here is saying that he could potentially get estimated wins 166 NFTs. Now, I don't know how they're going to distribute this and if that's going to be the case. Like, if these people are going to get that much, that would be insane if somebody was able to walk away with 166 NFTs. But there's no guarantee that that is going to happen. So, but either way, get over to the pre-sale. I was not expecting it to be airdropped in my wallet already for this. So I was, pretty pumped to see that I already had 3 sitting there. I do want to get one of these collectibles because I want one of these boxes. These boxes are badass. That way I can put it back here in the back. But yeah, thankfully I have 3 from being in the pre-sale. Pumped about that. So GG's to the team and able to at least secure those 3. But man, at this rate and the demand, I mean, these things might fucking gig us in. They might be 0.25 ETH a piece, somewhere around there. So who knows? I wasn't expecting Argonauts to be at where they are. Kyle, you never participated in the Argonauts thing, right?
No, I'm about to participate in a with me as the suicide though, because God, my guys can't do anything in here without me.
Yeah,
sorry,
well,
Steve,
that's
you're
what.
on your own for a minute.
That's all good. That's what happens with leadership. Yeah, Argonauts at 0.276 ETH, and this was a surprise to me. I minted just in hopes that I would get a rare. I didn't know very much. Nobody really knows. There's a lot of speculation going on that there's going to be some type of a burn with these and that this isn't the final form of the artwork. If it is, then if there is a burn like that, then some of these people are going to cook. It makes sense why some people have multiple hundreds and they continued stacking, their bags. So I did end up selling for a little bit of a profit. I think like $150. But like I said, I only had the one, and it was just more of a common NFT. So I didn't get lucky enough to be like Cap to literally land the NFT that he wanted. He wanted an ivory. He said it right before he fucking minted that he's hoping to get an ivory, and then boom, he lands one. So, wild that he was able to foresee the future. But the Argonauts, yeah, they're doing really well. So, yeah, GG's to everybody that stayed inside of that. Also, yesterday, I know we talked about Mick Brokers, another derivative of Stonk Brokers. There's so many of these derivatives that are out here, and they revealed this morning. I mean, hey, the artwork's questionable, I guess. I guess it depends on what the Ponzi actually does. I don't know why I don't know what people were expecting. I mean, they G'd the floor. It was actually moving up. It was up almost to 007. And then they G'd the floor like 50% because they weren't, I guess, happy with the artwork. But hey, I mean, I think it looks pretty good. Some of it's slapping. I'll show you guys a few of mine real quick. I mean, some decent sales, 0.01 ETH for rank 157. Holy shit. Should I be selling some of mine? Like some of these rare ones are actually going up pretty good. But yeah, I think the rarest one I have was like rank 44 is the rarest one I have. So, why is this guy ranked 44? Is he? I think he is. I don't even fucking know. But either way, yeah, they're supposed to go live with, it's this guy. Yeah, it's supposed to go live today with whatever mechanics are going to be coming. They said something about sign-in bonuses. I think there's going to be a token, or you're going to be able to earn McDonald's stocks, something like that. I had the slightest fucking clue what's going to happen here. So, hey, if you were looking for a cheap entry, then now you got it. Another one that popped off yesterday was these veggie traders. And if you were early enough, I think Kyle got in. Kenny was in. Maybe that's why Kenny's not showing up, because there was nothing to be happy about. Kenny missed the run up on this chart, and it did pretty well. But apparently, you could have got these things. You could have got these things really, really cheap. I think right now they still are pretty inexpensive. And you basically plant the seed, you get a veggie, and you're doing the same thing. You're earning back USDG, I believe, on these. So the chart on a lot of things last night just pumped, and some of that was because of Frank DeGods. Frank ran out and he bought Stockbroker. And then he turned around and bought Manser as well. We've had a decent little retrace, but you can see the buy here from when Frank joined. Somebody said Ansem topped in too, but I don't know if that was at the same exact time. But then he did the same thing to Manser. And then obviously some sell-off this morning, possibly for the Bloik Smith, who knows. And now we're sitting back at 28.35 mil. But a lot of tokens ran up last night. I know Index is running pretty smooth. We had one guy in the Discord last night trying to tell us that Index was going to flip Stockbrokers. And it wasn't far off this morning. I think it got up to like 28 mil. Where was it at here? Yeah, 27.52 mil. So pretty interesting to see what Index is doing, even though it has that 3% buy and sell tax. So, Cash Cat, Kyle's baby, 248 mil. Bro, this is at an all-time high, Kyle. I don't know if you should be selling right now or not, but it's fucking going higher, way higher. So I guess you were right with your conviction play there as far as Cash Cat goes. Juggernaut has surprised me as well. You could have got Juggernaut all the way back down at like 1 mil. Like, I honestly thought Juggernaut was dead. And then yesterday it hit like 13 mil. So really, really big run up there on Juggernaut. And for those of you who don't know, Juggernaut was the meme coin that was launched because Vlad, that's his favorite character. I think Juggernaut is Marvel. Yeah, I think he's part of the X-Men series there. So, yeah, a lot of fucking runners, a lot of green everywhere. I'm not going to try and do a market report unless Kenny gets his ass in here, and then he can let it rip. One of the things that I did want to talk about, and this was, let me look at, this would be random that we get 156, but the vibe. This was so Captain said, pretty sure they're using Chainlink for RNG, so would be random. That whale could get 156, 800, or 1, but the vibe tool likely close per real odds. So he's talking about the Bloik's raffle, which still has 22 hours left. I don't know how high this goes, but 517% oversubscribed. We're going to look at this at the end of the show and see exactly where in the fuck this ends up at, because that's going to be pretty wild if they can get up to 2,000 ETH, and it could potentially end up happening. So I don't know much more. I put a post out yesterday about the Quotrons 404, their website. I posted about them showing the 0.2125% of fees, buys and burns for Stockbroker for their original, that was their original model, I guess, to give back to stockbrokers and reward stockbrokers as a whole, I guess. I do not know why. I mean, I kind of have a little bit of a backstory behind it. Cap, I stepped away from your space, and I know that Simple Farmer came in, and I don't know if he came up and addressed this or not, but like when you go to their website, it's 100% a fucking ripoff of stockbrokers, which is fine. You know, they say what imitation is the highest form of flattery, or what is that saying, Kyle? Is that right? I think that's what it is. But either way, they still haven't changed or updated the website itself because it still shows it on their website. Live V2 fee queues at the 3% base fee, 2% of volume queues here for hardwired terminal rewards. 0.2125% buys and burns stockbroker. So it shows it right here. It's almost 10 ETH. Apparently, they did a governance vote that I wasn't aware about when I put the tweet out, which I don't care. I mean, I'm going to keep the tweet up. But they put out a governance vote that basically said they're going to redirect these fees internally to the community. Somebody had commented here. This is a screenshot from when this happened. Eliminate the stockbroker's token buy and burn. The keeper fee currently allocated to buying and burning stockbroker's token would be retired. And this vote decides what happens to, and this screenshot was at the time when it was 3.35 WETH already accumulated for it. So as you can see here, at the time of this, 1,414 holders, I'm assuming, NFT holders, 98% said yes, redirect the current accumulated funds to the Quotrons project and ecosystem. So, but I wish they would not piggyback and use even stockbrokers as a, use stockbrokers like that in that way. If you're not going to give it back with the initial intention, then you might as well just take it off the site completely. But, it causes conversations like this. And, I still think they're a blatant ripoff of what Simple Farmer and Clutch Markets and Aaron and all the guys have built over there. But hey, it's people are making money. GG's if you're in that project. And maybe it sustains. Who knows? I don't have I don't have these. I seen them at a couple $100. Obviously everybody would have loved to fucking get into that and make money, but I don't think they've really approached over an ETH and a half. Not really sure. Trying to find them now. Yeah, 1.15 ETH. These are a 404, so it's not directly like a stockbroker, but people are making fucking money and some big names in it, big names pushing it. G Money, Seed Phrase. I do think Seed Phrase actually brought a lot of his, if you can call them profits, over from Creeps. He's been weething the shit out of Creeps and just rotating everything into a lot of these new Robinhood mints. The other side of this that doesn't make sense for Quotrons is the team running it is an entire another blockchain. So why in the hell would a whole nother blockchain, Inc., create a project and launch it on another chain? Why not just launch it on your own chain? So that makes no sense to me either. Don't really understand that. Don't get it. Don't like the vibes. But hey, to each his own. If you're fucking in it and you're making money, be cool to see you rotate. Maybe even get some interns. Some interns from stockbrokers that are coming. And man, I put another tweet out yesterday. Originally, we had the two that were shared live in the stream. These two look great. But the one that Clutch Market shared yesterday, like this guy right here, I mean, I would PFP this guy. It kind of, I don't have that much hair, but if I get some 3D glasses, I mean, that's me all day long. That dude slaps. So, you know, the interns and Nightshade, they said, are going to be coming within the next 2 weeks, early September. So you got to think next week, September 1st. We're looking like September 7th, I think, somewhere within that week to end up getting Nightshades, which I'm extremely fucking pumped about this. And as a reminder, if you have not went over to the nightshades.meebco.com, I'm going to share this right here. Make sure you get over here and you sign up your email address. Sergito said yesterday in the space that we were going to end up getting, they were going to be doing something fun. So especially if you don't have allow list for this, or you don't have the ability to go buy a Meebit or even own a stockbroker, and you're trying to get access into this early, then maybe they end up doing some giveaways for Nightshades through email sign up. So I would 100% make sure you take advantage of anything that these guys are about to launch, because 4 different tokens with 4 different NFTs, this could get really fucking wild. And I'm still trying to figure out how to play it. I just don't know what I'm going to end up doing yet. So
I know what I'm going to do.
What?
At least so far, my thesis is wait until the first thing happens. Everybody gets wrecked the first time, and then buy into whatever chart gets wrecked the hardest. That's because then you're limiting your downside at least, right?
Yeah.
And then hopefully the next go around, it doesn't get wrecked again, that one. And even if it does, it's, theoretically, hopefully on a percentage basis, won't go down as much. That's what I'm going to try to do.
Yeah. Bro. So like, I'm over here looking at the Stockbrokers Launchpad, and apparently Simple Farmer is airdropping or has airdropped some of this game stonk to holders. And I mean, there's some coins over here that have been running since last night. And so it's like Smoothie went all the way up to 700-800K. Out of nowhere, this fucking coin just rips. Well, GameStonk itself, it ripped up as well last night. I'm trying to get the chart pulled up here. And so last night you can see the run up, and it ran up to about 200K, kind of where we are right now. Then there's the big buys this morning, and it wicked all the way up to 500K. And bro, I'm so heartbroken on this because I had so many of these fucking tokens. I had 25 million of these things. And where would that be right now? 25 mil. Holy shit. 25 mil would be worth $6,500 right now. Bro. I'm just I'm heartbroken now. This this hurts. And bro, I only paid $250 for the tokens when I bought them, because I bought so fucking cheap. But I was like, well, something will pop off with it. Nothing did. I needed the liquidity somewhere within those 3 days. Right here, I couldn't sell it because I would get hit for 44% slippage. But still, even if I just cheated that whole chart, that would be $3,600, which is fucking insane. But the bag
you want to be a giant red dick of death so bad, don't you?
No, bro, I'm just saying, so the opportunities are there. Unfortunately, I only have 25,000 tokens left. I don't even know. I think that was maybe left over because of slippage or something that fucked it up. Man, would have been a cook. But yeah, but I didn't see anything in my stockbroker wallet. So the 25,000 tokens that I had there, I've had those in my wallet since yesterday. So I don't know if that has anything to do with what I there's no telling what Simple Farmer is up to. But either way, just letting the tokens stack up over there. But we have seen a lot more distributions in the last 24 hours because of the volume on some of these chains. So, people are having fun. They're trading and doing their thing. So some tokens seeing some time of life over here, or some signs of life, not time of fucking life. The hold please is probably doing the best. This one organically had been running up. This is the Stonk secretary. I think I have an idea of who's running this account. But they have a Twitter account. They're running with a narrative. And this one's been holding them. It's 246K. This is like a one-person team, bro, doing better than Clock In did. And Clock In was fucking the shittiest ran coin that I've ever seen. So, Kyle, me and you could have done better than this.
Really? Ever seen? Ever? Of all time?
Yeah.
Sure.
In recent time. What coin are you insinuating?
I'm not insinuating any coin. I'm saying that's a fairly hyperbolic statement.
Well, I mean, before these pumps, it was in a death spiral down, right? Am I right or am I wrong? I mean, I'm looking at the chart.
So you're right. I'm just saying there's like 1,000 coins deployed every minute on Pump Fund. Never mind, dude. I'm just kidding.
Well, this one, I would say coins that don't even have volume on Pump Fund were better than this one, is what I'm saying. So, yeah. In the YouTube chat, said I'll send you some tokens as long as you hold, please. Yeah, so that, like I said, that token has probably been the best performing token. Hold please. Doing really well there. So yeah, and I should have bought that shit when it was way fucking lower. So we'll see. All the Nightshade shit's going to be launching on the Stockbrokers Launchpad. So I think we're going to see a lot of action over here with those. I was going through some of those top Meebit wallets, and the Meebit space yesterday had a shit ton of people. I think there's going to be a lot of open interest for this, for these coins, and to join this game. And I think it's going to be a shitload of fun, man. So pretty pumped about that one. Kyle, did you join into the Hebo raise? Looks like Cab said they ended up raising $1.2 million. Opening FDV is going to end up being $24.15 million.
To be honest, there's been so much going on lately that I know I heard Hebo at some point or another, but I didn't even know what it was until I heard him talking about it this morning on Cat Space. Dude, explain what Hebo is for those that might be like lost in the sauce, like myself.
Well, hell, I'm probably lost in the sauce. I know they've been on Cap Space. So Hebo is the token, I believe, tied to their TCG, to their ecosystem. I don't know that it is, you can call it their official. I would say it's their, I would say that it's Klano's official token. I mean, they are repping a badge. The entertainment launch pad for super fans is how this is being billed. We just need to get Cab on here. I knew they were on a whirlwind tour once this sale started. So him or Andrew, and get him on to talk about this. But I believe it's just an entire ecosystem coin. I know you had a 24-hour boost of 25%, and I think that decayed. So the earlier you invested, the closer you got to that 25% boost. That ended, and yeah, they ended up raising $1.2 million. So GG's to them. I know the token goes live, I believe, tomorrow. This was 1 hour ago. Oh no, it's live now. Fucking hell. Let me go look here. I want to go look at this chart and see what this is. The LP is live and locked on Radium with 40% of the amount raised over the last 48 hours. So, yeah, let me see where this thing's at. See if it's a actual Jeet Fest. And based on that market cap, yeah, it's not looking good. Not looking good for Hebo. Looks like it opened up and wicked up to 31 mil. It did open where they said around 24 mil. It's down about 50% right now. It's at 12.69%. So definitely a lot more sales.
What was the distribution like? Because I thought I heard them saying, even the Popkins get some, obviously Klanos. Do you know how many Popkins there are offhand?
I do not.
I'm not. So I wonder how. I mean, look, a lot of people may have just got their airdrop and just dumped it. It may take it a little while to find a bottom and come back up or whatever. Does it have any explicit utility?
Bro, I have the slightest clue. I do not know. Top wallet 26,500. That was all airdrop money. So any of this money you see here, I mean, that has no buys. That's 100%.
Hey, real quick, not to derail this combo, but why is Sleuth Intel tweeting Sleuth? Wasn't there already a ticker Sleuth?
There was already a ticker Sleuth, but if you
did they redeploy?
They did because they pulled all the liquidity.
That's right.
Yeah, they violated the terms of the Clutch Markets Anvil, and then they were removed as a special project, and this is their new token.
Oh, but they are not a special project with the relaunch, though, right?
No, they are no longer a special project. They were supposed to.
Looks like this launched, ripped to 400 plus K, and is dumped to 207K right now.
Where did you see a tweet on this?
Yeah, they tweeted 3-4 minutes ago now. Sleuth is live, CA. Token graduated LP, Uniswap V4, anti-snipe tax is active, dynamic fee takes over after 0.3%. Yeah, there's a tweet here. Old holders will be airdropped the same balance in the new token, plus 100% bonus split across months 1 and 2. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is it's dumping more, 163K now. Anyway,
God almighty. Yeah, I'm pulling the chart up now. That's brutal. Yeah, anybody that had their money in that, it sucks. Apparently when they launched, something happened, and instead of, I guess, dealing with whatever, apparently the LPs weren't set up correctly, and they ended up they pulled the liquidity, all of the liquidity, and that was like a massive violation of fucking the Clutch Markets, and they ended up getting kicked off the platform. And Simple Farmer said he's not dealing with that kind of shit. So, which is a good thing, man. You got to hold these teams accountable, whether you're signed up as a special project or not. You see what happened with Clock In, and you distance yourself and move the fuck on. So, yeah, I don't know. Good luck to Sleuth and the team. I was looking forward to that because I thought it was going to do really well. And the product at the end, it might. But when you lose the mind share off of, I would say, one of the most popular brands on Robinhood right now, I don't know, man. There's speculation that I believe Melissa said in our Discord, she thinks the reason that Frank bought so much Stockbroker and Manser is because she believes that that Frank thinks or knows something about a potential listing coming. What do you make of that? Do you think we see a Stockbroker listing on Robinhood? Maybe Frank got some inside scoop.
Maybe. Who knows? I know I just felt something move a little bit. I mean,
yeah. So, he did put $100,000 in on that chart, and I don't know exactly how much Manser he bought but he definitely moved the fucking needle.
Dude, so glad I got into Mansour when I did.
Oh
2
my
days
God,
before
right?
that.
Yeah, you got in right on time. Cash Cat, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but Cash Cat looked like it was about to hit another all-time high.
It must have. It must have.
It's at 245 mil right now, but it barely wicked above the all-time high. It was at like 252. So, but yeah, Mansour is cooking. Seeing that in the, I'm gonna try and pull this chart up.
Dude, Cash Cat's so obvious. I don't know why, dude. I don't know. Some of the bros wanted to. You've heard some of the bros in the back channels try to argue with me about this. It's such an obvious play.
Of what?
Yeah.
Cash Cat?
Yeah. It's like the flagship fucking coin on the Robinhood app from all these memes. Like, yeah, it's obvious.
Yeah. What about your veggies? Are you mad you didn't sell last night?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean,
Gillo was screaming at you to sell. Like, I mean,
I'm actually selling it right now.
Oh, is it down to 124K?
Yeah.
Hold on, you're selling here and you wouldn't sell at 1.2 mil?
Here's the thing. I bought this, then I left last night. I went out with my family, went to an open mic, listened to my old man play some guitar, drank some drinks, ate a burger, came home, burned one down. Now I'm crossfaded. I'm out walking the dogs in the dark on the fucking back trails of the Appalachian Mountains. And you guys were yelling, sell, sell, sell. Dude, I was too lit to give a fuck. I turned a $50 buy into like $800 round tripped it the whole way back to
God,
dude. So, hey, look, when I write this down in my autobiography later on in life, I'll say, hey, I sold for a 2X. That'll be the story. Not I round tripped a whatever the hell $800 was.
Yeah, I mean, bro, you were almost at another little pudgy there. Like you even said, I want to try and get more little pudgies. You had one in your hand and you fumbled. You know what you and Min have in common, right?
Now all I've got is this big pudgy in my hand. Anyway. Sorry.
Oh, hey. You and Min have something in common now. You can both be happy about a coin and then round trip said coin and, end up fucking losing. But you didn't lose. 2X is a 2X. Either way, it sucks. Sucks to see because I know there was some pressure there. And if I remember correctly, you said, fuck you, Jesus. I'm rich. Fuck your stockbroker. It was something along those lines.
I don't remember that, but it sounds like something I might have said.
Yeah.
The world was a little blurry last night. So
oh, fuck your stockbroker. That was good. Oh, yeah. Well, unfortunately, yeah, the farm got hit with a dust storm and all the veggies got fucking destroyed.
You know what's funny though?
What?
Is this, and I'm gonna keep making fun of these fucking Solana expletive deleted. Dude, I got in Pistachio was the first Solana meme coin I bought in months and months.
Yeah.
It's the most like viral thing on the fucking timeline. I was down on it immediately. The next day, down on it immediately. Some little retarded veggie thing that no one had even heard of. I was up egregiously last night and then still managed to sell today for a 2X. I think I'm sticking with Robinhood this cycle, buddy.
Yeah.
At least mainnet. I don't know if I'm touching Sol. I don't believe in being a chain maxi. I think we should all try to be omni-chain, but man, the culture on Solana is just
brutal.
Oh, dude, it hurts my soul. I can feel my spirit darkening whenever I open my Phantom wallet,
Yeah. Pond's making another run at it. Hit 104 mil last night on a wick. It's at 91.98 mil. It's definitely going to clean out 100 mil today, I think, as long as the markets stay marketing. But yeah, that sucks, bro. I personally, and nobody take this as financial advice, but I'm putting the fries in the bag with some McBrokers today, and I do think these little guys, I think we might get out of the poorhouse today, Kyle.
Good luck, dude.
With McBrokers.
You just keep shilling those bags, buddy. Speaking of shilling our own bags, I do still have my 5 broker punks. And I believe they're launching Ticker Punk today on the Robin with Hat Launchpad. I haven't got a chance to really dive deep on it, but I keep seeing tweets about it. I know that they intended to build that out as a Launchpad. I don't know if that's their first launch or if they've already done some launches. I'm not really sure, but curious to see how that'll go. I'm looking forward to. I think the broker punks get 20% of the supply or something. So looking forward to seeing what that looks like. I've checked the site, the broker punk site once. I didn't have anything to claim.
I'm never going to that website again because my fucking eyeballs were literally burned. Like my retina was damaged going to that website because it is so hideous and bright.
It's better than it was. It is very bright though. The neon green is not very friendly, but that's kind of Robin Hood universal.
Yeah, bro. Like, I like this McBroker vibe, but it is such a copyright infringement. Like, it is insanity. Not only are you using the golden arches, Grimace looks just like fucking Grimace. They've got another 101 that is the fat fucking dude, the worker, dressed in a Burger King outfit with Burger King logo, like exactly on the shit.
Burger King or McDonald's?
No, Burger King. That's one of the 101s. Is a
I saw there
Burger
was
King.
Crowns. Like, and that's a Burger King thing, not a McDonald's thing.
No,
so,
I know, but this guy's wearing a brown shirt like Burger King has with a brown cap, and it has Burger King logo on the hat and the shirt. So 100% a fucking IP nightmare. The Ronald McDonald, the burglar, like, yeah, they're chunkier versions of these characters, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it gets high enough to where people can make some money. I don't know. I'm also thinking about just selling them all. I mean, they're at $12 a piece.
I'm starting to think you're high, my brother in Christ. Anyway,
that brother can get up to 0.01. If listen, it don't matter about infringement, IP, nothing. If people see a way that these things start churning dollar bills in their wallet, they will ape the living shit out of it, no matter what.
Yeah, sure. I mean, look, I think it's retarded, but I also think it's hilarious. So yeah. I have 3 of them myself. I have 3 of these. I don't have 30 of them like some people.
Hey, well, you know.
But I have 3.
Yeah, you know what happens. Chad moved yesterday by Jesus. This guy is a trading master. And, you know, I don't know. Hopefully one day we can get a good strategy of how this guy trades. But he ended up getting a rarity 4-star card wall, like a boss.
Somebody else did that right before him.
Swinging in.
Somebody had the idea for a couple of days, pulled it off on Manser, and then did it again on Cardwall. After helping Kenny Powers do it with his Manser too.
No, well, Kenny must have sold and cheated because he is MIA today.
He also, by the way, said he texted you.
What?
In fact, hold on. I believe his exact words were, "Tell that fuckstick to check his phone." I believe was his exact words.
Well, hold on. So he can come in anonymous and listen to the space, but not come into the space?
No. I tagged him.
Oh.
And then he replied to me.
Oh, my God. What an asshole. Yo.
Oh, my mistake. He called you a fag stick, not a fuck stick. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah, it said he's got something he has to take care of. IRL. Thought I might be done in time, but it's taken longer than expected. I'll fill you in later. But he texts right at 11:04, like right as he was supposed to be in the space. What a fucking motherfucker. But yeah, so either way, Cardwall, I think the Cardwall is I think the Cardwall is probably one of the, besides Manser, I'm probably most bullish on the Cardwall product as of right now. We'll see what Nightshades can prove once that launches. See if Sergito can put the pamp on it. But I do think this one is going to end up being a pretty good play. What else do we have here? Clay Stonks. Are you still holding your Clay Stonks?
I only ever had one. I still have it. Indeed.
Okay. Yeah, they're holding. Don't know what else this guy's gonna end up doing.
By the way, how did you go from shilling stockbrokers, being the number one stockbroker KOL, to shilling sub 0.01 Ethereum NFTs all day, every day, dude? What happened?
Hey, bro. Well, right now we're kind of in a accumulation zone for stockbrokers. So we're waiting on more information, more stuff to come out. Simple Farmers building, bro, but you gotta mix it up a little bit. You can't give everybody stockbrokers all the time. You know, you gotta get on the trading floor and figure out what's going on. Yeah. So what, like, just just deal with it. Just roll with it. Is all. You see what I'm saying? And as I told you the other day, even though you have that Mantor and it's cute and all, you should have sold that thing when Frank bought.
No way.
Then you could have came back, made some money, and got another Mantor.
See, this is the difference between you and me, Jesus. I'm a community member, and you're a spiritually impoverished Jeep.
Yeah, but where did a community member get you with all the other NFTs that you've since weathed or hidden?
Well, got me a fucking co-host spot on your stage, didn't it, my brother?
I reckon. What did he say? Here's details on the drop. Looks like it went to stockbrokers in the Anvil. More surprises for anyone pulling a broker out of the Anvil. Okay. So this is by Shocker Mandan. Update: stockbroker NFTs housed with the Anvil AMM were each dropped 70,088 game stonk by Simple Farmer. 15.1% of the supply is locked in those NFTs until claimed. About 1/3 of that permanently locked, I believe. Since not all brokers can be claimed, 11.2% of game stonk supply is also permanently burned. That's pretty fucking good. Volume fills, ICO, 1 mil buy, booster volume makes numbers go up, Anvil, NFTs go up, NFTs claim, fees burn, stonk broker go up. Decent flywheel once you get it spinning. So there you go. There's the fucking the numbers on that. So yeah, I am thinking the 25,000. The 25,000 was that. Moon High, yes, I did. When you go to the website, it sends you to the McDonald's website to apply. There was supposed to be some type of snake. I agree. I am hyped for Nightshades. There's supposed to be some type of sign-in bonuses and things like that with those NFTs. Bro, every single fucking day, there's a new one of these stockbroker-esque derivative collections that are launching. And I wish people would just, hey, I'm trying to make money on all these other plays, so I can't say, oh, I wish you would just go buy stockbroker. But
did you say you're trying to make money?
Biased. I'm trying, but I'm losing.
How many tendies do you own?
None, because I ate them all.
Have fun staying poor.
But did you hear the partnership news that's happening?
With who?
Tendies. It's pretty big, too.
There we go. Go ahead, hit me with it.
Tendies are coming to McBrokers.
Okay.
So the team behind McBrokers is actually
McBroker sandwich.
Yeah, the team behind Tendies is the team that launched McBrokers, and they're going to be serving Tendies.
I don't know if I like this disinformation.
They're going to be serving Tendies at McBrokers. What do you make about that?
I'm going to go ahead and recommend to all the folks listening down there that you mute this fucking Jesus account, because he's going to socially engineer you right off the cliff. What it seems like.
Yeah. Well, I'm just telling you what it is, man. Bro, I know there's going to be something big that launches today. Like, I think something real big, because I'm going to be busy pretty much after this space moving forward, like up through the night till like 9 or 10. So that means I'm probably going to miss out on something. And it happened the other day with Pistachio.
Well, what are you doing today, user? I didn't know there was a furry convention in Tennessee.
No, I'm a brony, and we have a little local. So going to be going to that. Does that surprise you? No?
I'm sorry. Nothing surprises me. Sorry. I'm still trying to think shit in here.
Yeah, no. Today's it's like a full derailment when Kenny doesn't show up. Because and he always texts at 11, like after the show started. So like there's no way to pivot, no way to turn things and prepare for a different run of what the show could even end up being. So yeah, Kenny always finds a good way to fuck shit up. But just to circle back before we do shut down, Cash Cat is at a new all-time high, Kyle. So GG's to you for having conviction, 250.57
Cash
mil.
Cat is going to be a multi-billion-dollar coin. Somebody go clip that after the space.
Yeah, I think Robinhood's going to make it so. Robinhood is putting the pamp on the big boys. And now we need him to put the pamp on Stockbroker. Just that follow and a listing would make my Thursday being MIA a little bit more better. Trying to see what else. I mean, I really don't have much else. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other shit going on in the space. But this is the important thing about having a group of people, having a circle, and you have many people looking at all the plays. So, you definitely need to make sure you are finding somewhere that you're getting your information. There's a lot of good stuff out there. Cap's down in the audience. If you're not following Cap, his show, there's a lot of good information there. And you can get in and join his community. Or you can go to rcweb3.xyz, join the Discord. We are constantly trying to drop any new plays and tokens that we're looking at. A lot of DGen shit happening, but bro, if you would have got in veggies there, what did that end up being at all-time high? It was like a 12 or 15x.
I think it almost hit a mil market cap. I don't think it quite hit a mil. Yeah, I think it was up there in the 900Ks.
Yeah, dropped a lot. There's a lot of big hits in the Discord there. Fucking Stockbroker, I dropped that at 700K in the Discord. So, there's a lot of stuff cooking, and you got to make sure you're in a good place where you can find all that information. So, make sure you're locked the fuck in. So yeah, go to rcweb3.xyz, join the Discord, and we're gonna have fun. We're gonna make some money this year, Kyle, and next year, and the year after. We're gonna get you out of the factory. That's the plan.
Yeah, I like it here.
No, you fucking don't. Oh my God. All right, cool. Well, tomorrow, hopefully Kenny will be back. Or something else will come up IRL. And
we'll find out. Tomorrow's Friday, so Kenny is always subject to be hit or miss on a Friday.
I know. It's usually Friday and Mondays, but now he's mixing it up, and now it's a Thursday as well. So, but oh well, is what it is. Either way, everybody have a fantastic day. We will be back tomorrow, and yeah, stay safe. Peace.
Bye, everybody.